When the African Union was founded in 2002, it represented almost the entire African continent. As the successor to the Organization of African Unity, founded in 1963, its membership was inherited from that body. Currently, the OAU has 54 member states. Growth in the OAU typically came from post-colonial independence. As decolonization ended, the borders of the OAU had overlapped almost all of Africa. Membership. Article 29 of the Constitutive Act of the African Union states, "Any African state may, at any time after the entry into force of this Act, notify the chairman of the Commission of its intention to accede to this Act and to be admitted as a member of the Union. The chairman of the Commission shall, upon receipt of such notification, transmit copies thereof to all member states. Admission shall be decided by a simple majority of the member states. The decision of each member state shall be transmitted to the chairman of the Commission, who shall, upon receipt of the required number of votes, communicate the decision to the state concerned." The following two articles discuss the suspension and cessation of membership. Governments which shall come to power through unconstitutional means shall not be allowed to participate in the activities of the Union, and any state which desires to renounce its membership shall forward a written notification to the chairman of the Commission, who shall inform member states thereof, at the end of 1 year from the date of such notification. If not withdrawn, the Act shall cease to apply with respect to the renouncing state, which shall thereby cease to belong to the Union. During the period of 1 year referred to in paragraph 1 of this article, any member state wishing to withdraw from the Union shall comply with the provisions of this Act and shall be bound to discharge its obligations under this Act up to the date of its withdrawal. The former of these two clauses has been used to suspend the participation of states in the OAU a number of times. The only state to leave the OAU was Morocco, which withdrew in 1984, following the admission of the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic in 1982. It is the only African state not currently an OAU member. Current members. Currently, the OAU has 54 member states. As the successor to the Organization of African Unity, founded in 1963, its membership was inherited from that body. Growth in the OAU typically came from post-colonial independence. As decolonization ended, the borders of the OAU had overlapped almost all of Africa. When the OAU was founded in 2002, it represented almost the entire African continent. Possible growth. Morocco, the only UN member state in Africa which is not a member of the OAU, has made efforts to rejoin the organization since its withdrawal in 1984. Many leaders of African nations have supported the reintegration of Morocco to the OAU. In March 2013, the president of Côte d'Ivoire, Alassane Ouattara, stated that the heads of state of several African nations had pledged to begin efforts to reintegrate Morocco into the OAU. A couple of months later, President of Senegal Macky Sall expressed his support for Morocco rejoining the Union. In February 2012, the Caribbean state of Haiti signaled that it would seek to upgrade its observer status to associate member status. The OAU plans at its next summit in June 2013 to upgrade Haiti's status from observer to associate. Although the OAU includes one largely unrecognized state, the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, the prospects of the unrecognized African state of Somaliland being admitted to the organization are slim. The OAU continues to recognize the territorial integrity of Somalia, favoring the transitional federal government's claim that Somaliland is an autonomous region over the Somaliland government's assertion of full sovereignty. Nonetheless, Somaliland applied for OAU membership in 2005, a request that has hitherto gone unanswered. After Azawad's unilateral declaration of independence from Mali in 2012, the OAU issued a statement calling the pronouncement null and of no value whatsoever.